Top 3 questions I get asked on this channel. What does the Amazon Relay load board look like? How do I book loads? And when I book those loads, how do I stay so local? These are the relay rates for Thursday, July 18th. We're in the middle of Prime.
Let's get into those SoCal relay rates.
Alright, as always, there's going to be chapters in this. Doing this one a little bit differently though. In the interest of time, kind of trying to turn these out. I know people want to see rates during Prime Day. Rather than spend a lot of time in San Diego, I'm just going to look at the recommended loads in San Diego. And then we're going to do what we came to do. Last time's winner was Ronald Coleman. He wanted to see Easton, Pennsylvania. We're just going to get right into that. So without further ado, let's see what Amazon is recommending to me. I will say, it is the 18th. Prime Day was 16 and 17. Last time I did one of these, you figure that's when everybody was clicking, doing their ordering. Now's where we're seeing the, I hate to call it the brunt of the work, but the brunt of the work. And fortunately, rates are a lot higher right now. So just keep that in mind. I'd hate for you to leave here thinking, you know, if you're new to my videos, I'd hate for you to leave here thinking like, oh wow, Amazon rates are like this all the time. They're not. They are kind of elevated right now. But as far as recommended loads, first thing, they're telling me I've unlocked early access. I think that's important to being successful with Amazon, keeping that grade as high as you can. Sand 5 to DSD4. $7 a mile, $203 payout. DSD4 heading over to Glendale, Arizona. One pick, 2 stops, $297 a mile. Here's Sand 3 going up to Riverside. $1,000 payout on 159 miles, $6.36. Let's just see where that middle stop is. Stopping at Chino and then heading over to Riverside. That does look like 2 third-party sites, so that might be pretty time intensive. Another Sand 5 heading up to Riverside, $5.82 a mile, $9.31. Sand 3 going to Riverside, $6 a mile, $1,100. Sand 5 going up to Riverside, $7.43 a mile, $9.31. Head up to Buena Park for $5.29 a mile, $881 payout. San Diego going to Ontario, $5.57 a mile on 235 miles, $1,312. Let's just see where these stops are. So Sand 5 to Chino is going to be a third party. Victorville is going to be a third party. How long do they say that's going to take? 12 hours and 17 minutes. Not bad for a day of driving. Any box trucks on here? Sometimes they say box trucks. 53, 53, 53. God, I know I said I wasn't going to go into other stuff, but let's just, to be fair to the local box truck guys here, let's just look at San Diego box truck and just see if those rates are going off to SD box truck. Something's wrong with my filter on this. It always takes out box trucks when I search for it. Let's just see what top money is on the board right now. I'm just going to look at a couple of them here. Price per distance highest. So Thursday, 2:30. This starts in about 40 minutes. $14 a mile, almost $15, $3.47 payout. Another one starting at 2:10. This starts in like 20 minutes. $13.87 a mile, $13.51 a mile, $13.16, $12.38. So if you're used to my regular content and you're sitting there looking at this thinking like, wow, these are great, this is peak season. This is what it looks like. It's usually like this for about 2-3 weeks around Prime, and then for about 4 weeks around the holidays. So keep that in mind. Let's do what we came to do, which was look at Easton, Pennsylvania for Ronald Coleman. Let's get into that. For that, I'm going to start this out with a San Diego search, so like everything coming out of Poway or Otay, and I'm just going to change that to Easton. I searched this earlier. Let's add Easton, take out San Diego. Let's look at it. Let's see. So 75 miles around Easton, there's 647 loads. 50 miles around Easton, there's 366. 25 miles around Easton, there's 51. So, I mean, let's assume you don't want a deadhead. Let's just look at those 25 miles. This is for semi-trucks. We'll do box trucks next. From Bath to Easton, $20.86 a mile. That is a trailer required. That little R there means trailer required. I kind of stay away from those. They're kind of time intensive. Here's a trailer provided, the little P, $15 a mile, $190 payout, 1 pick, 3 stops, starting at ABE 3. Going to ABE2, then to a third-party site, and then ending at ABE2. Easton 2, I always forget to turn that auto refresh off. Let's see here, Easton ABE4 to ABE3, 53-foot trailer provided. This is all Amazon stops. Chances are that's going to go down pretty quick. Let's see here, $7 a mile, $6.93 a mile, $6.91 a mile, $91, 672, 604. So I mean, you can see that everything right now around peak season is, you know, there's a lot of things on there above $4 or $5 a mile. Let's just expand that radius out a little bit and just see. I mean, I typically, for mine here, I'm usually willing to go about 75 miles if the load's right. So we saw that one already. Here's that $14.99 going to a third-party site. Keysby, New Jersey, ending up in Avenel. Let's see, $189 payout. Brooklyn ending up in Staten Island, $13.47. No idea about the tolls and the bridges in New York. Let's see here. These are all kind of like around $200. Let's see if we change that to like payout highest. So I mean, you can see this is kind of typical Amazon. You want to go far, you want to make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money, but you're going to make that at $1.33 a mile. Something to keep in mind. Let's just see if there's a sweet spot in here of like, these are all $1.70. Here's a decent one. CDW5, ending at CDW5. It's going to take 1 day and 10 hours though, but they're paying that at $3.34 a mile, $1,600 payout. Usually there's like a sweet spot on here of like about 250 miles, maybe paying out at like $4 a mile, $5 a mile. So all $1.61. Let's do this. We can really fine tune this search and say like, I just want to see one pick, one stops. And let's just say price per distance minimum. Let's just say $3.50. And apply that. So there's 31 results there. Bronx going to Baltimore, one pick, one stop, $4.63 a mile, $9.51 payout. They said that, and look at that, they say it's going to take 2 hours and 46 minutes. That's one that I would be looking for. If it's 153 here, that makes it what, 453 there. This load starts in 20 minutes. If I were in Bronx, willing to go to Baltimore, I absolutely would make 951 in about 2 hours, 46 minutes. Another one going from Bronx to Baltimore, another one going from Bronx to Baltimore. So they have several of these. Easton, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, paying out $4.91, one pick, one stop, $7.83 payout. Keysby, New Jersey, going to Hopewell Junction, New York. That's paying out at $5.07 a mile, $5.13 total payout. These are kind of the ones that I look for. I don't like getting in. I mean, I'll do like 3 stops. I'll do 4 if I know the stops, but I don't really ever go above like 4 stops on that. Edison, New Jersey, going to Ashton, PA, $3.98 payout. So we're starting to kind of drop down, but I mean, you can see right now rates are up. I mean, here's a Brooklyn to, I'm going to butcher this town name, Carteret or Carteret, New Jersey, $10.84 a mile, $2.39 payout, and that is only 22 miles. They say it's going to take 1 hour and 1 minute. I'm willing to bet that takes closer. If you get to the Brooklyn site and they have the trailer ready, I'm willing to bet that you're done with that, and probably as long as it takes you to drive 22 miles. Let's say box trucks were the thing that they were after. Let's take a look at box trucks. Box trucks, take out tractor and trailer. We'll look at all and apply that. I think I still have that setting on one pick, one stop. I'll expand that out in a minute, but like if I had a box truck and I were in that, I'm going to assume it's Carteret going to Bronx, $9.03 a mile for $3.23 payout. Avenel going to White Plains, New York, $5.75 a mile, $300 payout, $2.90 payout for $3.80 a mile, going from Bronx to New Haven, Connecticut. A bunch of Bronx to New Haven, Connecticut's. Let's expand that out. Now, sometimes with box trucks, they do have more stops. Let's say I only want to see, let's say, up to 4 stops on a box truck. Let's just see what that does to let's change that to price per distance highest. So again, Avenel to Brooklyn, we saw that one, $13.01. Avenel to Brooklyn, those are still all on there. These are all in New York. Let's just switch that around to deadhead shortest and just see. Deadhead shortest. So they do have box truck loads coming out of closest to Easton, PA, which is out of Allentown, ending up in Hazleton for $4.04 a mile, $2.06. Bringsville, PA, going to Hazleton, PA, $4.54 a mile. Burlington going to Linden, New Jersey. 417. Burlington going to Bradley Beach, New Jersey. That is a 16-foot truck, 416 a mile. So you can see, I mean, I'll just kind of scroll through some of these so you can see them. There are multiples on there, but again, I'd hate for you to leave here thinking that like these are the rates that they always have. Definitely not. The one thing I am missing from this area, I only get spot capacity for like my service area. So I get it all around like Southern California. I don't get it for places outside of there. So I wish I had that piece to the puzzle to provide, but I mean, you can see there's just a bunch of these on here. I hope that answers their question. If you would like your name to end up on this list where I pick a city and kind of look at it in long format, let me know in the comments. Let me know, hey, I want to see this in long format. I want to see this on relay rates. We took care of Ronald Coleman. Let's delete him out of here. That is going to leave me with 5 names. Let's head over to a random number generator. Random number generator. I need a number between 1 and 5. Oh, 3. Okay, 3 is it. Didn't know I hit the button already. Who is number 3? Number 3, HotBoxTrucking, San Antonio. We're gonna do that one next. What am I working on tonight? I'm out here, got a little hostler gig for the night. Here for the next like 7 hours. So not a lot going on right now. Figured I'd make this video for you.